So I don't know if you know this, but basically everybody has pretty much the same problems, right? But really the difference between people who are successful in life is they've learned to solve their problems. See, successful living is nothing more than having the ability to decode problems and then do it as much a part of life as breathing. Guys, in general, the degree of success that you will have will be determined mostly by your ability to find problems and solve them. You know what? If you can tell somebody what you're looking for, there's probably someone out there that can help you achieve it. But you know what? The problem for a great majority of individuals is not that they don't have the ability to achieve their life goals, but instead there's a failure for them to understand two factors that are very vital in life. You know, today I'm going to talk about those two factors and give you some ways to actually achieve them. So let's get at it. Hey gentlemen, I'm Rob Johnson and welcome to the Legacy Gentleman channel. You know what? I was talking about some things that you actually need to do to actually be successful in life. And the first thing you actually need to do is decide what it is that you want to devote most of your attention to achieving. Define it clearly, and then the next thing you need to do is fully understand what you need to do to accomplish these goals. These are the first two steps that will actually lead people to success. You know what, gentlemen? That 2-point vital rule can all be summed up in one thing. Our success will 100% rely on our ability to solve other people's problems and serve them that solution. Yes, we're all independent. And it is really just impossible for us to succeed without helping other people. Just like it's impossible to live in this world without other people. The fact that a lot of people don't understand that success will only come when you're fulfilling the need of other people is really the reason why 90% of people do not find success, they feel frustrated, and they're disconnected from the people around them. See, like a lot of people don't really see this as a law. They are unaware that if they are not doing this, that nothing in their life is going to change to get them actually success. But this is a basic law of nature and economics that we would do well not to get out of step with. See, this law is overflowing with generosity and strength and delight for most people. So if you're a person and you don't like your income, you need to take a hard look at your service to other people. Look and you'll find that you are not fulfilling this law of you meeting the need of other people to actually get the reward you want. So fix it in your mind. All attempts to sidestep and avoid this law of serving other people to meet their needs will end in failure and frustration. And this might bring us to another question. What if I want more than what I have now? How can I increase my service to work the desires of my heart? Well, you have to answer this question. Who do you serve? See, the people you serve, you need to fully understand these people. The more you understand them and the better you can serve them and help fulfill their needs and solve their problems. So if you don't know it, throughout history, I would say people are divided into two groups. One group makes up about 5% of the population and the other group is the remaining 95%. In all honesty, neither one of these groups are better than the other. But there is one thing that separates the big group, which contains the 95% of people, from the other group. This group of 95% of people never quite understand emotionally or intellectually that we, as individuals, control altogether our lives here on earth. See, each one of us is the architect of the structure and direction of our life. We all want the same thing out of life, but it's that 5% that actually figure out how to get it. See, within each of us burn two unquenchable ambitions. First is to serve importantly, and secondly is to gain financial independence so we can serve importantly. See, those worthwhile goals are within each of us, but statistically only about 5% of us achieve both of those goals. So look, let's look at it logically. Every human being tends to think and act like the people around us. And as I've already pointed out, about 95% don't really seem to understand that they're the ones that make life happen. So the odds are 95-5, that you are surrounded by a large group of people who do not know what they're doing is important, or they have not gained financial independence. Look, guys, look at it this way. The failure of most people to live successfully is not really caused by their ability, but rather by their failure of vision and a plan. And sometimes because we really don't understand that there's really only two groups. You're either in that 5% that's achieving, or that 95% that have yet to find success. Here's a definition of success. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. That is, anyone who knows where he is going in life is a success at that moment. He decides what he intends to accomplish or what he considers an ideal worth. That man is a success. Once that goal is complete, he is again, by definition, a failure until he's established a new goal to work toward. To my mind, this is what a success is and what us as human beings are intended to do, to be working toward an ideal. This is my definition of success: to go through life from one achievement to the next until you finally reach the end of the road, still working toward a newer, higher plateau. This is to live completely, to know as much as you can, to serve as many as you can, to move to the next level. Now, let's sum this up and reduce the whole thing down to a workable formula or a set of rules to take us to where we want to go. The first and most important thing for us to remember is that we become what we think. We must establish a worthwhile goal to occupy our minds and our time, and that is who we will become first. Next, we must fully understand emotionally and intellectually that whatever we set our hearts to will become real in life. We must remember that our rewards will be exactly the service we render out to people and the value they get from it. If you want to get to that top 5%, we must cut ourselves away from the effects of our environment and become individuals with individual goals, individual thinkings, with individual actions that actually benefit other people. We must work on improving ourselves, and doing that work on ourselves, realizing that improving our station will come as we serve those whom our livelihood depends on. Gentlemen, be strong. A strong life is like a warship that has its place within a fleet. And when it's in the fleet, everybody can share off its strength and its discipline. But it also has the ability to go forth in solitude on the infinite seas. See, guys, we all belong to society and we have a place in it, yet we're capable to go on a completely individual existence outside of the influences of our environment. So men, now it's time to grab hold of your life. Find the problem in the world and fix it. See yourself as you are. The blame for all the problems you have in your life and all the failures, yet also the answers to all those things that'll help you reach the next level in your life. No more excuses, no more blaming your family, no more blaming being poor, your race, or even the need for social justice. Yes, because we as individuals control our lives here on earth. Each of us are the architect of our structure and direction for our path in life. Do this and you will leave that 95% and join the 5%. My brothers, thank you very much for watching this video. For more inspirational, instructional videos, check out some of the other videos I have on this channel, and don't forget to subscribe. So until next time, go be legendary.